Grete from Scandinavian today, and I'm visiting my wonderful daughter Heidi. And Heidi surprised me. She had bought a bunch of gooseberries and put them in the freezer. So this way I can have gooseberries when I visit her. I'm going to make what we call in Danish Stikkelsbærgrød or gooseberry porridge, because it's a very traditional dish. In my childhood I had a lot of gooseberries. My grandparents grew it in their yard as well as my parents had it in their yard, and I actually used to have it in one place where I lived as well. Right now I don't have it, so this is really a treat for me.
So I can't wait to try the gooseberry porridge, of course. So let's get started.
All right, here we go.
So I'm going to use the following ingredients for my gooseberry porridge. Approximately 1.5 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar. If you want it sweeter, of course you can add a little bit extra, that's fine. And then I have 1 cinnamon stick. I'm going to grind about half of the lemon peel, and then I'm going to use about 1/4 of cornstarch mixed with some water to thicken the porridge. And that's it, so it's pretty simple. And I'm going to serve the gooseberry porridge with some heavy cream, and then I'm going to sprinkle chopped almonds on top. So here I have about 1.5 pounds of gooseberries. I'm cleaning them in water, and here you see one of the gooseberries, and of course I have to pick off both ends of the gooseberry. So we are doing that to all of them. So it takes a few minutes to get it done, but that's the way it is. Or you can cut it off with scissors. It works just as well, whatever is easiest for you. Like I said, you can do it with the fingers or with the scissors. It works fine both ways. I think it's almost easier with the scissors, but you do what you prefer. And then I will start cooking them on the stove as soon as I've pinched them all off. So here we have the gooseberries on the stove. I'm cooking them now. I'm adding the water, and I am adding approximately almost 1.5 cup of water. I don't want too much water. Here we have a cinnamon stick, sticking it in here to cook together with the gooseberries. And of course I also want to add sugar. I have a cup of sugar here. That should be sufficient, but I'll taste it later on and see if I want to add more sugar. It could be. And I'm going to cook the gooseberries for about 10 minutes. So it's cooking. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so this is boiling now, and I can put a lid on it and turn down the heat, and I'll be back in a few minutes to check on it. But it has to cook for about 10 minutes. And I like to add some lemon peel to this. I add about half a lemon. The peel of half a lemon should be sufficient. And after this, I'm going to add the cornstarch. I have about 1/4 cup of cornstarch dissolved in water, and I'm now starting to add it on. I'll keep adding until I see that the porridge is thick enough. It's still boiling, so let's see. It looks like it's just perfect. And that's it. And now I have to let it all cool down before I can eat it. Of course, if you like to eat it lukewarm, go ahead and do that. But I prefer to let it cool down completely before I eat it. So I had the gooseberry porridge cooling down overnight in this bowl, but now I'm pouring it into the serving bowl, which is really pretty. All right. And of course, I have this big stick of cinnamon in there. I better get that out of there. And then to decorate it a little bit, I like to sprinkle some chopped almonds on top. And of course, when we eat it, we will also serve it with cream. So there we have a nice dessert. So Heidi and I, we're now going to have Stikkelsbærgrød, and I pour it in our serving cups or serving glasses. And of course we need quite a bit of it in there because it does taste wonderful. Here we go. And then we always like to serve it with some heavy cream on the side. Not too much. And of course, if you find out it isn't quite sweet enough, you can always sprinkle a little bit extra sugar on top.
So now we're ready to eat our Stikkelsbærgrød. Let's get going, Heidi.
So let's taste the gooseberry.
I'm excited about this.
Okay, I like it. And I thank all of you for watching me making this video. And of course, without Heidi, it wouldn't have happened. But thank you so much. I hope you subscribe to our channel.
And skål!